Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR. It's the Friday night Archie comic book challenge. The Friday comic book challenge. It's issued by Alan. He has a YouTube channel, and he issues out a challenge, and you're supposed to find 10 comic books with the theme of that week on the cover. So I thought I'd participate with Archie Comics. Archie Comics double digests. And so, in Archie Comics, you might think, okay, look, we even got the Archie characters in their superhero garb. It's Halloween. We got Archie Pureheart, Captain Pureheart, and Jughead. See, he's like the hoagie hero. Anyway, like the sandwich. Oh, that looks like a hamburger in there. So there's not a whole lot of sidekicks in the Archies. There's two other fellas who participate who do the Archie comics, Mark and just another collector, and they both chose to show Jughead as the sidekick. And I thought, yeah, that's good. There's not that many. Maybe Hot Dog. Hot Dog is Jughead's sidekick. But in a previous challenge, I revealed that Veronica was my favorite character, but a close second was Mr. Lodge. And second to Mr. Lodge is his sidekick, Smithers, the butler. So that's who I wanted to choose, but sadly, I was going through a lot of digests, and I only found 3 covers with him. He looks a little different there. I like how he gets to, every once in a while, Mr. Lodge gives him a bone. Go ahead, Smithers, throw Archie out, kick him in the butt. Sometimes he doesn't just toss him out. Sometimes he gives him a good, swift kick. Anyway, so these were the only 3 I could find with Smithers, so that's a failed thing there. Here it is. This is who I choose. The sidekick of Archie. Here is a homage to the original sidekick, Robin. But no, it's the sensational character find of 2013. It's Vegas, Archie's dog. He's the Canine Wonder. So I got 10 covers with Archie. I was just gonna do Jughead because I didn't have 3 of. Let's find some. This guy, Smithers. Man, I couldn't remember his name for quite a while until I found it. Yeah, Smithers. So here we have it. Here's the first comic with Vegas. It's some kind of rough shape. It's got some dirt on it. And the lead story is the origin of Vegas, though they never explain where he got his casino chip from. It's around his neck. It has a V on it. So it's pretty crazy. So I read this last night again. Betty just shows up at Archie's door, and Archie's like, what brings you here? A warm nose. Our first joke. the one on your new dog, Vegas. I found him at the shelter. He needs a home, and you have one. See, he already likes you. He already has his name on his collar. So Betty just picked up a shelter dog and decided, oh, Archie, here's your dog. And so they go walking around, and suddenly it's like everybody's bringing out their pets. Veronica has several poodles. And Reggie, hang on a second. Anyway, Reggie's got a poodle. No, not a poodle. What do you call those things? Not a poodle? Small one. A wiener dog. Yeah, a wiener dog. Long ago, he had a wiener dog. I think in the cartoon, but I think it was his grandmother's wiener dog that he would sometimes walk. Oh my God, Dilton has a dolphin. And, oh yeah, because Veronica, oh, we need to have a party. Everybody bring their animals. Moose has a turtle. Anyway. But yeah, the fact that Dilton has a dolphin, it's just, it's funny. Like, oh, dolphins are so smart. I'm so smart, I'm going to keep one captive, and then we'll bring it to this party and stick it in a giant fishbowl. It's kind of funny and cute. So, Archie's sidekick Vegas in his debut digest. There's my first cover with, and the first cover with Vegas. Let's see how he changes. That's in the Archie Double Digest. It's issue 244. Next, Archie Comics Double Digest. 269. These are not in any order, I don't believe. This isn't a time, and it's still happening pretty much, I think, where Archie Digest, the covers, they don't really have a joke. They're kind of just running on fumes there at the Archie. Like, what's the joke? Oh, I'm swinging with Betty. My sidekick dog wants to swing too. And he jumps on. It's hilarious. So that's my second one with him. He looks about the same. That's Fernando Ruse. And But yeah, this first story is penciled by Bill Galvin. Oh, there's a Pat the Brat in this one. Yeah, I was reading this last night. I should check out his origin, and I kind of remembered. Anyway, there was a couple good stories in there. So, second cover, no joke. There we go. I guess I can put this one here. Okay, here's a visual gag, if you can call it that. It is. Look how thick this one is. This is back when this is a jumbo. I think they went to call all their Double Digest jumbos because they stopped making regular digests. Like, that looks kind of like the size of a digest of yesteryear, but it's a double digest. Or so it says. But this jumbo one, yeah, baby. Oh, this is what I was getting at. I saw a turtle. I don't know what that is. So we got hot dog. And we got Vegas. And Archie and his sidekick, Jughead, and his other sidekick, canine sidekick. But then I saw this turtle, and I thought, oh, they're just doing cutesy animal things on the covers now. They're going to stick the dogs on. But then, yeah, when I read the origin story, is that supposed to be Moose's turtle? that he wears like a Ninja Turtle costume. Ivan the turtle. So, Jughead's cooking multiple marshmallows over the fire because he's got a big branch with lots of branches coming off of his branch. That's a reused gag. It's got a nice sort of fluorescent yellow. The fire looks very bright. And the apple. Jughead's. This is number 60, World of Archie Jumbo Comics. Summertime. Pretty good shape. Okay, here's another one. It was a little hard to pick 10. There were lots of the newer ones here with Vegas. I mean, he came out in 2013. But this is by the Kennedy Bros, the art. And I like it. There's Vegas. And the rabbit. Who's the rabbit's animal? I don't know. Betty has Caramel the cat. So we'll see. Oh, there's a joke on this. Let's see what it says. Jughead, are you taking up running? Only as far as the ice cream truck. Everyone's running to get the ice cream. I remember that. You'd hear the ice cream truck as a kid in the summertime. And all the kids would go crazy, like run inside. Mom, can I get some money for the ice cream truck? And then sometimes I would chase it for blocks. But it wasn't really ice cream. I mean, there were ice cream sandwiches, like Rebels, like ice cream on a stick covered with chocolate. But then there were a lot of just popsicles. Alright, so the World of Archie, number 88. Jumbo Comics. Oh, this one's after this one. Numerically, that is. Now we've got the World of Archie Jumbo Comics. Digest number 131. Oh. Cover by Dan Parent. It's not my favorite artist, but he is, he's one of the main artists there. Look what happened. Oh no. Vegas. Looks like you've de-aged. Looks like you've become a pup now. Is that so you're cuter? Looks like he wants some ice cream. Yes, Vegas wants the ice cream. This is the Summer Fun Special. 131. Here we've got the ad for the Archies. I remember looking at these before it had come out. All year they were showing this year. Oh look, this is probably even before. No. Only on Netflix. Releasing worldwide. 2023. Let's see what the date for this is. Oh, it is 2023. So all year they would have these ads. And I was waiting patiently. And it wasn't till like the end of 2023, like December, I don't know, like even mid to late December, and then it came out. And it was fantastic. They had like one sort of trailer that was really small, which was good because I don't want to spoil it. But I remember looking like, who are these people? Who's Archie? Let's see if I can do it. I think I kind of figured it out. At first I was like, is that Archie or is this Archie? I'm like, okay, no, that's got to be Reggie. He's got too much confidence. The hat, that's Jughead. He's even got a little bit of red tinge. There we got Archie there. Reggie. The ladies. This was where it got a little more confusing. I thought, okay, the straight black hair, that's got to be Veronica, I thought. That's correct. And then these two. I thought, okay, we got Dilton. That was a good Dilton. but I wasn't sure, was one of these going to be Midge? Anyway, it turns out that's Betty, and that's Big Ethel. Ethel, I think, is like I think she was like the famous one, maybe. I mean, maybe they're all famous, but I think she was Dot, and perhaps she was like a famous singer or something. It's a musical. It's a great movie. Anyway, Vegas does not appear. Neither does Hot Dog, actually. Vegas was prominent on the Netflix Archie show Riverdale. Even more so than Hot Dog. Hot Dog kind of got the shaft. He shows up and then it's just, I thought, right on, it's Hot Dog. He's barely in it. And like Jughead, they're like, okay, you gotta take care of this dog, Hot Dog. He's like, what? It's like, man, that's your dog. Alright, we got a lot of World of Archie. This is one of my favorite digest titles. Especially the earlier ones, they'd have She's Josie reprinted in it. So here we've got another Dan Parent cover. And it's much the smaller pup of Vegas. It's funny because Vegas, like, so with all these digests, you know, you might look at, okay, looks like I was reading this one and I didn't finish it, maybe, I don't know if I'm got an Archie bookmark. Anyway, so since each digest maybe only has one new story. Oh yeah, I remember this. This was only a couple years ago. Maybe this was last summer. I didn't finish reading this. September 20th. I'm going to put this aside and finish this. Oh no, did I put the thing back in? Anyway. So, people might not be familiar with Archie's dog, the Sidekick, Vegas. And it's understandable, because he's new. And for every digest, you'd be lucky to get one new story. And this lead-in stories with Sabrina. This was actually kind of cool. I think they were continuing maybe through. Oh, what's that? It's an ad for the same comic. So, Vegas likes ice cream. Ha ha. Ha ha ha, my dog is trying to steal my ice cream. I don't know. Am I being cynical? Dogs like ice cream, I think. I wouldn't give my dog ice cream. So, I didn't want to have too many winter ones because it's summertime. But here's the winter annual. And Vegas is making a snow angel, but his isn't going to really look like an angel. Archie should put on a toque. Let's see if I can get snow in his hair. This is in good shape too. Nearly all my digests I just acquire for free somehow. And so they can be in all sorts of shape, but this is a nice one. Before Riverdale. This is pre-Riverdale when they would advertise this guy. Who's this guy? Jeffrey Brown. This is the Star Wars stuff. There's Vegas. Okay. Okay, here we have Jughead and Archie. Jughead and Archie. There's a mosquito there. I got him. Did you hear that little? So Jughead and Archie. And Hot Dog and Vegas. Like really, you wouldn't think those were the same dogs. I mean, the same color, I suppose. Like that would be the mom and that would be the baby. So, nice fluorescent type orange hair on Archie. The bag from Pops. Looks really greasy. maybe a hot dog dropped it in some mud. Now that's fetching. Oh, Archie was playing fetch with Vegas, and then hot dog just came back with somebody's takeout from Pop's Diner. This is Jughead and Archie number 12. Okay, that's a pretty good cover. You know, they do this trick with the color, but in this case, maybe Vegas got his fur dyed. He's yellow. He's bright yellow. Just like Archie. It's like my hair isn't fluorescent orange enough. Okay. We've got two more. It's Jughead and Archie. Winter Annual. Even more pages of fun. Here they're doing some dog sledding. Hot dog. There's that rabbit again. I think that's a mischievous rabbit. We got some fluorescent yellow again. This time they use it on the harness. And Archie's scarf. And the pizza boxes. And of course the logo. This one here's got some water damage. Still readable, so you can still enjoy it. Okay, and now for our last Archie Digest comic with his sidekick, Vegas. This one's an Archie Funhouse Comics Double Digest. And here, Archie's dog is yellowy orange. And they're rolling down the hill. Oh look, I didn't see Reggie the first time. How are they all stuffed in that ball? And yeah, look, prominent in the cover is Vegas rolling down. Here's this from 2016, 10 years ago. I have that one. I might have this one. Don't recognize that one. So, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed looking at all these Archie Digests with his dog Vegas. And hope you